How's it going today? This is Chase Escom with Challenge EOS, the Challenge DAC project, and we are doing our weekly AMA. Today is February 6, 2021, and shortly the legendary City Mill should be joining me, and we're going to be taking you guys' questions and giving you guys updates on what's going on with the last week of the project. So we missed last week's Saturday AMA, but we're back on this week, and I've said this in previous videos. We're committed to making this doing at least one AMA once a week for the community, just so everyone's on the same page. You guys know what we're doing and what's going on and all that good stuff. So looks like he's hopping on right now, and we'll get this thing going. And we'll have a lot to go over today. We're working on version 7 updates, so the team has been working probably 2.5 months, 3 months on these new updates. City Mills, how's it going, man?
Yo, Chess.
How's it going?
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, man.
Oh, good, bro.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, I hope you're having fun.
Yeah. It's Saturday, so it's good. I think after this, I might go do a little surfing and enjoy the Saturday.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm here
great.
with you, and we got to get the community all caught up with what's going on since we missed last week. So.
Yeah, sure.
But
nice to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to it's always nice to let the community know what's going on, and as we're growing and getting bigger, it's we got more and more people to keep up to date with.
Yeah, we need to get them informed. We need to keep them informed.
Yeah, because so many times people have questions that a lot of times we answer on these AMAs, but as more people join, I'm sure that they'll be able to hear more stuff. But with a lot of app development, a lot of new code and stuff, you guys are going to hear that here first.
Yeah.
We're gonna be telling that here first.
Sure.
So, and right before you hopped on here, I was telling people how we're working on version 7. We've been at version 7 for like 2-3 months now. We've been working on it, and I think we're within a couple days of being able to release it, which should be exciting. And
that's some good news, man.
Yeah, I think it's some good news. And we apologize. The last couple days, challenge has been down, so people have been unable to make challenges. But that's because we were updating these. We're adding these extra updates. And,
yes. I hope that we get better features on the new update, and we keep the community more empowered and fun field. Make them have more fun field and accommodating for our users.
Yeah, I think it's we're kind of learning as project. I mean, I don't even know what our role would be. Project leaders, we're people who are anyone can contribute to the code, and people can we encourage people to help us, but a lot of times it's this core team that's been doing a lot of the work on the development, and I think a lot of what we decide to do comes from the community. People want a certain feature, people want different things. We listen to them, and if we're able to make it possible, then we try to do it in the future update. So it depends on feedback, and a lot of feedback we get from these streams, just talking to people, hearing what they want to say. So, we're committed to listening to you guys and giving you guys an application that you want.
Okay. I'm making it more
user-friendly. Yep. And, we got a lot of things. We got
I'm just checking out the features right now. I'm checking out the new features.
Yeah, just like a couple of them is like being able to reply for people who've made challenges. You can't, every time someone makes a new comment, it shows a, like last in the comment section. But if you're trying to reply to a particular person, say someone posted a some proof and you said, hey, you know, I don't, this proof is kind of like, I have a question about this proof, you have to like comment at the very top and tag that person. But now you can just go to that comment below and directly respond below them. So that's going to make things a lot.
I also see that would be good, bro. I also see the edit challenge and the edit comment. You can edit the challenge and you can also edit the comment.
Yeah, that was one thing that I didn't realize was possible, because since we're working on the blockchain, you know, everything's immutable. But you know, with our challenges, we got a challenge that people make, which is like the written instructions, and then there's like the blockchain smart contract, and it's, you know, we're going to be able to let people edit their the text. So say if you misspelled something, or if you want to change a sentence or two about the challenge, exactly, we'll be able to do that. And that's something that, you know, there's been times when I make a challenge and, you know, I misspell something, or I wanted to edit it or add something. Now you're going to be able to have that ability, which is, you know, another thing that's user friendly. You know, so it's all about, you know, the more people we have using the app, the better off the project.
Okay, I think we got loads.
Yeah, I noticed that.
We got loads of questions.
People. Looks like we've had quite a few people already ask questions, so that's good. So what do we got?
Yeah. Okay, the first one says, this is from Bipon3. He says, what are the actions to be taken for the future CHL development?
So continual code improvement. You know, we're always improving code, so that's a process, and that's a process of, you know, putting out, you know, doing a release, getting feedback, having people play it, and then revising the code, and then making it more user friendly, and then just kind of repeating the process. So that's what we're doing from the development side. And then, you know, you do a lot for us on the marketing side, you know, running, you know, we're looking at doing Hive giveaways. We're looking at, you know, the last few months we've done a lot of marketing with the challenge app itself, you know, giving people cryptocurrency for retweeting our content, for putting out our videos. So that's another thing that we're doing. Yeah, that's the one thing that we're doing to you know, get exposure, because if people don't know about the app, you know, we could have the greatest app in the world, but if no one knows about it, then we're not gonna have any players. So it's having a good product and then getting people to know about it, and then working with exchanges too. You know, we've had quite a few exchanges reach out to us. I know Kraken Kraken replied back to us, and when people were asking about us listing. So hopefully, you know, some of these exchanges wake up and smell the coffee and realize, hey, you know, we should list a new project that is got a real use case, that has real users, and not just some legacy coin that doesn't really do anything. Did we lose you there? Still got you? Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, that's the plan, and a lot of it depends on you guys too. You know, it's yeah, cool.
All right. The next question from Anupam Ray 2020. He says, is the app removed from Google Play Store?
No,
that's his question.
No, so what with Google Play, what happened was, if you have any sort of social media type application, which we technically are kind of like a social media type application, where, you know, really we're kind of in a league of our own. You know, there's no other application like us where you get crypto, you get it's like social media, whatever. But Google Play has a policy where if you have an application that is like social media where people can follow each other and people can comment on each
Yeah.
other's basically posts, that you
Oh,
have to have people have to have the ability to block other people and block content that they don't want to see. So if someone's posting something offensive, Google Play wants to give you the ability to block that user and report that user. So you have to be able to block users and report users. Those were two things that we just didn't have in place yet. It just reached out to us and they said, hey, you guys have to have this stuff in place. And we said, sure. And what we did is we are adding that with version 7. So the development team made the decision, instead of adding those features right now,
it's
we'll
breaking.
just,
Can you hear
can you
me?
hear me?
It's breaking. I think I'll have to go off and then join the stream
Okay.
again.
Are you able to hear what I'm saying, or is it breaking up on you? Let me see if I put my head. So let's see if we can get City Mills back on. But yeah, like we were saying, it's it's about getting feedback from you guys about what kind of features you guys want to see, and all that stuff. So, and that's another question. So when is challenge version 8 coming? So let's see if we get City Mills back on. The answer to that is as soon as we figure out how well everyone likes version 7. So, we'll put out version 7 and get feedback from it, because is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better. I'm on.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, it looks like the chats are blowing up with all sorts of questions. I just saw a question someone asked, when's version 8 coming out? And I said, as soon as we get feedback from version 7, as soon as we
Yeah.
know what people like or don't like in version 7, then we'll decide what to do in version 8. So
Okay.
it's kind of like Facebook and Instagram. It's like, or Twitter, or Google, they're continuously developing. You never stop. They're continuously,
Yeah.
that I think in software, you got to do that. You got to continuously improve. And that's what we got to do to stay alive.
Yeah. That's a nice one. Yeah, and I like what I'm seeing. I like the new features that are going to be added.
Yeah. Yeah. We all took in, I know you were part of the conversations, and we had a lot of conversations on Telegram, and this was a result of months of work of, figuring out what people like, asking for feedback,
Yeah.
and carefully thinking about the best developments. But, each time we add a new update, we gain lots and lots of users, and it kind of continues to grow and grow. So hopefully that's the case with
That's
version
it.
7 too.
Okay. So community members, if you're here, if you ask a question, just make sure that you take a screenshot. Everyone who has asked a question, I had a poor connection, so maybe I couldn't read all the questions because of the poor connection. So if you asked the question, just take a screenshot, and I'm gonna reward you guys on Discord, because right now we're working on our app. So I'm gonna reward you guys on the Discord server, the official challenge that Discord server.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. So make sure, even though that challenge is down right now and it's under maintenance,
Yeah.
we're still going to get you guys, you heard City Mill, he's going to still take care of everybody who's active asking questions. And, we want to continue to make sure this challenge user base is continuing to
Yeah.
get CHL tokens. So, the more CHL
Yeah.
tokens they get, the better off they'll be when we continue to grow, and we
Yeah.
want the people who,
Yeah.
even if you're not a big investor, buying up a
Yeah.
bunch of CHL right now, by being active and
Yeah.
by participating in the community, we want you to be able to, be rewarded.
Right. Our target is to get all applicants let me start with Africans to have like at least one CHL in their wallet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the target.
Yeah.
Like your friend Zach will say, we want the whole of Africa to have CHL. That's through our airdrop in future.
Yeah.
So I think with our promotions,
Yeah. I mean, I
go
think there's
ahead.
close to 1 billion people in Africa. So, there's only about 1.3 billion CHL tokens. So there's barely enough CHL one. There's barely like, there could be like one person in Africa, each could have one CHL. That's about it, but
Yeah,
obviously people are buying them on markets. And, I see
yeah.
one account, there's a one account that's got like 56 million challenge tokens. I don't know
Wow.
who controls the
Owns
account,
it.
but it's just some account that's, buying,
That's amazing.
accumulating. Yeah, accumulating, and they're a big, like I said, I don't know who it is, but it looks like just a regular, retail person, and they're just continuing to buy, so they got a big position. So, I think there's other people, you can see it all on the blockchain. There's a people, there's accounts with a lot of CHL tokens that are sucking them up. So,
Yeah,
people ability to have, you know, challenge tokens is, being gobbled up, by people buying a lot of them.
yeah.
But the good news is you can
Okay.
still
So
get
with the
questions. You can still get CHL for asking questions here and downloading the app.
yeah,
That's good news.
yeah, and you could still purchase it on new decks.
Yeah. And then when challenges are out too, you were putting out generous challenges, giving out 1, 2, 3,000 challenge tokens for like basic things like retweeting, liking things on Facebook.
Yeah,
So
you know,
yeah,
that's a nice opportunity, for
yeah,
people around the world, not just Africans. I was talking about Africa because I'm the community lead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You've done a great job with you know, gr- yeah, yeah. That's that the yeah. Are you coming through all right? You're breaking up a little bit. I was initially so it looks like we lost City Mills here, but hopefully we'll get him back here. And it looks like he's having a poor connection tonight. So and it looks like we're getting back on here. So him and I can continue the AMA. Is that better? Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're breaking up like the last 20 seconds or so. But what were you
Yeah,
saying?
I think it's from poor connection.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's from my side or from your side.
Yeah, yeah,
I think we're good now.
yeah. I can hear you now. So we got good quality now.
Okay. All right. Can you see any questions?
Yeah, we've gotten quite a few. So I don't know where we left off at, but yeah, I see some questions here. Let me see what the last one was. I got. It looks like we got one here from Maxwell. I was initially attracted to the Challenge EOS community due to the fact that it is on the EOS based application, but now that is going to be on BCH. What's going to be the benefits for Africans? So
BSC, Binance Smart Contract.
yeah, by Binance smart contract. What would you say,
Oh,
City?
sorry, change. Yeah, since we are moving to the Binance Smart Chain, I think it's gonna attract a lot of angel investors because every project built on the blockchain needs angel investors, especially when it has to do with the blockchain, an application or platform that is based on cryptocurrency, and the currency is on the market. So
Yeah,
any project that has a cryptocurrency needs angel investors to invest on the coin
yeah,
for it to go global, like I was saying.
right. Yeah, it's yeah, it gives us another, every time we're on a new blockchain, it gives us a new network um, that we can have people participate in. Because,
But
the idea of challenge can be run on a lot of different blockchains, and we just choose to
sure.
build on EOS because it's got the qualities we're looking for. It's fast, it's free,
Yeah.
and it's got
Secure.
secure, decentralized. Uh, so, you know, I don't know how much of this I can disclose or not disclose, but it seemed like a pretty casual conversation. But we've been talking. There's been people from Binance who are encouraging us to build on the the their new smart contract. So we're looking into doing that. Of course, it's going to take us time and money to figure that stuff out and build. So, we're trying to work out a deal where maybe they help us a little bit with development costs, or at the very
Yeah.
minimum, listing our token, the
Yeah.
CHL token, on a DEX or something. So we're currently
Okay.
working on an application with Binance. They gave us a special application, and we're going to
Yeah.
fill it out. And after we fill it out, we're going to need your guys' help to notify Binance, because originally Binance reached out to us, and I think it was because we made a challenge asking people to do videos. We made a video challenge of people saying, "Hey, when are you going to list Binance?
Yeah.
When are you going to list Binance?" And then it was, interesting. A couple of days later, someone from Binance actually reached out to us and started talking to us about building
That's
on
right.
the chain and whatever. So my hunch is the fact that we were making challenges and people were posting videos on Twitter. It got their attention. So we're gonna
Yeah. Right.
apply. We're gonna apply to their exchange, and afterwards, we're gonna let you guys know, and maybe we'll do some sort of challenge at that point where everyone starts tweeting at Binance, somebody, or we make videos saying, "Hey, check your applications. CHL just applied," because they hold
Mhm.
like 90 million of our tokens. They're one of our biggest holders, and at the minimum, I think they need to distribute those tokens to their users or list us. I think they should list us. Who, City Mills? Yeah, it looks like City Mills is having. It's either my connection or his. I bet it. Are you back?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
back.
looks like you a little bit shaky, but yeah. What,
Yeah.
what, what were you saying?
Okay. We were talking about getting on the blockchain on the BSC on the
Yeah,
Binance Smart Chain.
yeah. They've been after us about building on their smart chain. They want us on their platform.
Yeah.
But the thing is there's a million blockchains. There's blockchains all over. There's the Hive blockchain, EOS, Ethereum, blah blah blah. So we try to
Yeah.
focus on. We're already running on EOS, but we want to focus on blockchains that will support our development on their chain. So that's what we're working with Binance right now.
Okay. Good one there. Okay. I also saw the one of the features. I saw the fixed spoofing. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fix. Yeah, so that's been initially, like you remember, we were focused primarily on geo challenges where people get crypto for being at a particular location, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much our first functional version. Came out about a year ago, I would say, and that version contained only geo challenges. And
Okay.
what we found
I'm
out
aware of
was people were yeah people were spoofing. So people were um, putting,
that.
going on their phone and
Claiming
changing
to
the
be,
location of their phone to claim
yeah,
rides.
claiming to be in a
Yeah.
location where they
So
weren't.
no, they were they were cheating, and
Yeah.
what's funny is
I get.
I even we made a we were giving out crypto for people who were uh, making videos on how to make a challenge, and somebody posted a video making how to make a challenge, and when they opened the challenge EOS app, right
Yeah.
next to the challenge EOS app was GPS spoofing. So it's like, yo, you're it's like, I bet you, you
That's
know,
a,
yeah.
I
So it's like,
didn't
man,
notice that. That's a funny one.
yeah. So I was like,
Okay, so
and the person probably didn't even realize it, but it's like, man, you've been one of the spoofers the whole time. So, uh, yeah. So, and that's really bugged the tech team. So they've been working on it, and it's sophisticated, and it should be able to shut down the geo spoofing. Um,
okay,
so I got my fingers crossed, and hopefully, it's solid. No one can hack it. No one can
all
spoof.
right. Sounds amazing. Okay, and we also got others. This one of the features there's others, and we got some sub features under it. Like we got create challenge with gifts. I mean, people will be able to create challenge with gifts.
Yeah, gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Then
can.
they are
Yep, you
yeah
can add
they
gifts.
also we can also see completed challenges. There's challenges that have been completed.
Yep,
Okay. All right. And we also got a new challenge type. Apart from the geo challenge and the task challenge, we got post challenge too
yep,
coming up.
yeah.
Excellent.
And what I understand about that is it's content that people produce, and
Yeah.
you don't have to give out any crypto for it, but people can tip you. So you can get tipped for something, and you don't have to put up the reward for something. So that's going to be another way for people to earn cryptocurrency. Maybe you do something for challenge stack, or maybe you do something nice or whatever, something that people like. You
Okay. That's when you use the post
post.
challenge.
Yep, post. So it's and then you're able to post it, and people can tip you, or people can reward you crypto based on what you post.
That's if they appreciate what you did.
Yeah, if they appreciate, yeah, you may not get nothing. You could post it and
Okay.
it might not get nothing. So,
All right.
we'll probably have a feed for all three, and
Yeah.
we're giving people more options, and we're also adding hashtags. We're going to be able
Okay.
to give people the ability to organize their challenges based on maybe geo challenges, internet challenges. So we're adding that too.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
One other thing. One other thing I noticed. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
One other thing I noticed was the challenge level will be added.
Yeah.
Challenge level.
Yeah, I think
Like we can have the
that's what we were talking about with the hashtags, or
yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
it's groups.
that's the hashtag.
They're almost like groups. I think they're groups or like hashtags, or um, you know,
Entertainment, sports,
yeah,
question and answers.
exactly. So that'll help organize it, especially as we get more challenges. Because as more and more people post, then it's it gets
Okay. So users are going to be able to categorize their challenges.
exactly, yeah,
So don't get them mixed up.
right. And maybe you're somebody like who likes sports challenges, or there might be one sort of challenge that gets really popular, like people are doing. We may have a Twitter just Twitter challenges, or just you
Right.
know different things like that. So you know that's the idea.
Okay. I hope you can hear me well.
Yeah, you're coming in through. There's little bits and pieces of what you're saying that gets
It's actually breaking.
breaking up a little bit, but for the most part, we've been able to hear you. But there's been about a minute or two where you kind of lose connection, but we're good now.
Yeah. All right. The last feature on my list is the reports or hype challenge.
Yeah, that's the feature that we have to do to be Google compliant. So, like we were saying, right
Yeah.
now we're not in iOS or not in Google Play. That's because we don't have we don't give people the ability to block and report users. So basically, like I
Yeah.
said earlier, Google says, hey, we'll allow social media apps on our platform, but you have to give people the ability to block and report.
Or report to be on the safe side.
Yeah. So, and that's good for everybody. That's good for
Yeah.
the community. If someone's, making, I don't know, just doing something, making bad challenges, and you don't want to see them. So, yeah.
Especially as a decentralized platform.
Yeah. And, the information is still going to be published on the blockchain. We have no control over that, but what we can do is on our front end, app, we'll be able to, let people block users and stuff like that, to be Google compliant. But, if that stuff gets too, if we don't like that at some point, we can always leave Google and, do an APK file and just, not rely on the mobile store. But for now, I think it's the right thing to do.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. And
okay, guys.
we got anything else?
I hope everyone here is
30 minutes, so
taking a screenshot.
Yeah. I think 30 minutes, 40 minutes is usually a good, length of time for these. If we get them too long, I think people don't watch them as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And remember, after this video, I'll put it up on YouTube, and it really helps if you guys are able to share the links. Like we said, challenge is down right now, but if you can help get the news out about our new updates and share this video, it really helps.
Okay. I think we'll take the last question before we ask a question here from Maxwell Relation.
So it looks like Max. Well, so what about challenge stack levels being shown? Do we get rewarded for being higher levels? Yeah, I know what you're talking about with those little badges. Those are for reputation. So those are an easy way, a user-friendly way for people to kind of have an idea of how many challenges people have participated in. So, all things being equal, if you see somebody on the platform that's had only one challenge, they're not going to be as safe as somebody who's had 100 challenges and they've gotten, they have a good rating. So that's
true.
Yeah, so it's just a way to establish reputation on the platform, and being a peer-to-peer application, people are having to. What was that?
Yeah, it's going to be a good way to promote users' engagement. You hear me?
Yeah, user engagement.
Yeah,
and reputation. So that's the idea behind that. But we still got the same tokenomics. The more CHL you have in your wallet, the more valuable your upvote is going to be, and the more power you'll have to push content up. So, you guys who are accumulating CHL, you guys are going to have more and more stake in the ability to push content up higher. And I think as we grow and we get more users, it's going to be more and more valuable to be able to get content at the top of our news feeds.
Okay. Actually, I'm planning to host a giveaway once the version 7 is out. I'm planning to host a giveaway on Discord to get more users to download the app.
That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll have to do things to celebrate. Do that. I'll probably do a giveaway myself, do something. But it's been months and months. Get some Hive delegation. We'll have to do something because deserve celebration because like we said, this is 3 months of work and lots of time, and I really believe we are on the cutting edge of user-friendly blockchain technology.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. So cool. So that looks like the last question there.
So for everyone who came out, if you're on the challenge, that community, the Discord, take a screenshot and show the screenshot to me on the Discord server to get the CHL token.
Yep. Yep. Let City Mills know that you were here, and he'll hook you up with some CHL. And in the meantime, if you guys have any questions between now and the next time we do an AMA, hop on our Telegram channel, hop on, message us. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and we got a big team. Someone will always get back to you. So, any questions, let us know. Don't be shy. And so I think that's it. You think we're good, City Mills? Anything else? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. But it's still breaking.
Okay, good. Yeah, we have a little bit of a lag time, but I think that's good for us today. I think that's a wrap, and
Okay, so
we'll see everyone next week.
how many CHL do you think I should reward the attendees?
What do you think? Maybe 2,500 each?
Okay,
That sounds good.
no problem.
I think that's a good prize. All right, you heard it, 2,500 CHL. So get your screenshots over to City Mills.
All right. Thanks for joining,
All
everyone.
right.
See you next weekend.
Yep. Thank you. Bye bye. Yep. Bye bye.